guess it's another installation of zachherod.com television, or zhtv. I haven't really drummed up the little logo just for zhtv yet because I just don't have time. Anyway, I might have mentioned earlier, maybe I just emailed it to somebody or told somebody, but actually 2 Sundays ago now, one of my guys, Andrew Miller, I think there was maybe a picture of him and I below. Maybe not. I know it's definitely in my Flickr page, pictures, so you could go down, click on Flickr, and check out the pictures from it. But I actually have video. At one point, the video gets kind of crazy of Andrew and I, as I had the opportunity to interview him at my church here in Xenia, Emmanuel Baptist, just about what God's been doing in his life and him being excited about going on a summer project to Fort Collins, Colorado this summer. So you could really pray for Andrew and the rest of our students at Central State in Wilmington, and college students all over the country that are getting ready to go on summer projects this summer. Specifically my guys at Central. It's just tough to come across some money for them. So hopefully God would provide to get them out to project, because if they go out to project, it's a spiritual greenhouse. God will blow them away. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Those of you who pray for me and support what I do, our ministry, as I so often like to say, I pray this is an encouragement to you, because as Andrew talks about how being involved with me and Athletes in Action has changed his life, really, he's talking about you too. Because again, I just see myself as an extension of my ministry partner. So thank you so much for all you do. I hope you enjoy this little 5-minute ditty of Andrew and I at Emmanuel Baptist. Anything else to update you on? I'm not sure. I don't think so right now. God's been good with support. He's bringing support in. Those of you that joined my team of ministry partners or have given some one-time or annual or whatnot, thank you. God is doing stuff, and I haven't been doing much. He's been blowing me away, so it's been exciting. Do pray for May. I need May to be a big month. And then, yeah, off into the summer of training and my team coming. Do be praying for that. Today I went to campus early and left early so I could spend about 5 hours doing office work for my team coming. So pray that God would bless that and move in it. So thanks for all you do. You're a blessing. I hope you enjoy this. Peace.
Good morning. This is Andrew. He's a little nervous, but he's going to do great. We prayed up, so God's going to show up. I am, as Ed said, we're up the road working at Central State, and I have the opportunity to meet with guys every week. And Andrew transferred here this last fall. Last year, right about this time, he asked Christ into his life. Came here, started meeting with me weekly, and so I'm excited to interview him this morning and give you guys just a glimpse of what God's doing at Central State and the opportunity you have. So before I talk about that, I just wanted to ask Andrew a few questions. So Andrew, where are you from?
I'm originally from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. I moved to Washington, D.C. when I was 9 years old, 1995.
All right, what was, just tell everyone a little bit about what it was like growing up in D.C., family dynamics, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, in terms of my life, it was kind of like a broken home. You know, I was kind of like the outcast of my family, and you know, all my dreams, I wasn't really supported enough by my family, you know, from my games to, you know, to school or what have you, you know, so I was kind of on my own, and, you know, I kind of got into trouble with the law and stuff like that, but it helped me grow because it helped me ask Christ into my life.
Well, tell us a bit about that. What happened last year at about this time?
I was going to North Carolina A&T, and a couple of my teammates, they go to a Bible study, and they were asking me to go numerous times, but this one certain time I just felt it in my heart to go, and I went, and you know, they were preaching about a lot of stuff that was hitting me in my life, so you know, it was starting to cost me. Then, you know, they were calling for people to come down and get saved, and I just felt something inside me just pulling me up to the stage. So, you know, it was good. It was a blessing.
What has God done in your life since you transferred to Central State in the fall through Athletes in Action?
It really helped getting close to God, you know, because of the simple fact, like, it's from everybody I know who I hang around, you know, athletes, you know, they really don't live the Christly life, you know, and I mean, just talking to Zach every week and just seeing him every week, you know, and just seeing how he lives his life has really helped me in terms of coming to grips with actually being a Christian and actually being a football player.
I did want to just ask you, has there been any challenges outside of just your walk with God and trying to grow that you've had to deal with this semester?
It really has been a tremendous struggle. Well, I was getting involved with some organizations at my school, you know, and I ended up losing a lot of money. And just overall, you know, my grandmother, she just went into a coma. Just overall, just being a person, you know, it's really been a struggle, you know, dealing with my teammates, you know, not being really welcome, you know, so it's been tough.
So one of the privileges I have is to walk through life with these guys and to be that friend and to point them to Christ. And we have an exciting opportunity this summer. Athletes in Action has summer opportunities all over the globe. And at our winter retreat, this kid came up to me and he's like, Zach, I gotta go to this Colorado project. I gotta go to this thing. We gotta do this. So Andrew, this week actually got him signed up for an 8-week-long summer project in Fort Collins, Colorado that actually Ed and Amy will be staffing with some other staff. And there's so many great things that happen. It is a spiritual greenhouse. I went no one when I was a student, and the things I saw God do in me were amazing. Learning how to study the Bible, life skills, learn how to do evangelism, learn how to do discipleship, and learn how to be a godly man. It really changed my life. So I'm excited that Andrew and we have about 15 other students, 15 plus students at Central State that are going either to Colorado or a week-long camp or out to LA this summer. But Andrew, why do you want to go to Colorado, real quick?
I want to go to Colorado Project because I feel that it's going to bring me even closer to God, because there I'm going to learn how to pray, I'm going to learn, well, I'm going to be around other Christian athletes so I can truly see how my peers act, you know, when it comes to God, how their life is formed and shaped, you know, and just
Good. So this morning, you saw a flyer in your bulletin a couple weeks ago about an Adopt a Student program. My staff team and I, we've been praying and trying to find unique ways to help these students go on their summer opportunities. Each Andrew's summer opportunity is about $2,500. Where Andrew comes from, we're trusting God to provide some from it, but we're really praying that God would stir in people's hearts in the larger Dayton area to get behind our students at Central State. You have the opportunity to impact lives of people, students that are just 10 minutes up the road that you might never have thought of. So if you're interested in an Adopt a Student program we're doing, it's pretty much just come alongside these guys, help them raise their support for the summer, and before they leave in a couple, 6 weeks for the summer, and once school's done, have them over for dinner, and then in the fall, go to a game, get in their lives a little bit. A lot of our students, they don't really have a context of what it means to grow up in a Christian home. So beyond helping them with their summer assignment or their summer project and this and that, we really just want them to be in an environment and meet other Christians that could say, hey, I love you, I'm behind you. Because they have a lot of temptations and struggles, and when there's guys, where there's one of me, and I meet with more guys than you can imagine, there's not a whole lot of me to go around for all these guys all the time. So if this is something God's turned in your hearts, I have 20 of these Adopt a Student packets with me this morning. They cost a few bucks to make, so I ask you, if you're interested, you can grab one, and if you want any more information, you can see me after the service and you can talk with Andrew and I. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.